Hello everyone, welcome back to Maths class, chapter 18, Statistics. In the previous class, we have discussed about the histogram. The next type of graphical representation of data is frequency polygon. When the midpoints of the adjacent class intervals of the given frequency distribution joined by line segments, the figure so obtained is called the frequency polygon. That means to say, in the previous class we have learnt how to draw the rectangles in the histogram. For the drawn rectangles, the midpoint of the class interval should be marked. So the points joining the midpoints of all the class intervals will give a line that is called as a frequency polygon. But to make the complete frequency polygon, what we need to do is, other than the frequency what we have started and what we have end. For example, the 0 to 10 is your first class interval, 50 to 60 is your last class interval. After this also, that means to say before the first class interval and after the last class interval. For that also we have to join the midpoints at 0 frequency, then only the frequency polygon will be completed. So what we need to do? So first we need to mark the midpoints of the class intervals, and while joining we have to consider one more class interval with the 0 frequency before this given frequency, that is before the class interval, and at last we have to complete by considering the next class interval at the 0 frequency. 0 frequency in the sense its value is 0, it doesn't have any other value. So this point will be more clear for you when you solve the problems. And frequency polygon can be drawn in two ways. One is using histogram, the other one is without using histogram. First, let us note down what are the steps to be followed to construct a frequency polygon by using histogram and by without using histogram. Just have a quick look of the steps, children. Keep these steps in your mind and apply the steps while solving the problems. Okay. The first one is using histogram. In the first step, it is said that using the given frequency distribution, we have to draw a histogram. For this, the histogram should be ready. So what are the steps to be followed to draw a histogram? I hope you remember this. For this, we have to mark the midpoints of the upper horizontal line of each rectangle. We have to go on marking the midpoints. After marking the midpoints, the line should be joined. So after joining all the midpoints, we are going to obtain a frequency polygon. And in the second method, that is without using histogram, what to do? First we have to find out the class mark, that is midpoint of the class interval. How to find out the midpoint of the class interval? While solving the first exercise, during two sub questions we have solved this class mark with mid value, midpoint, that is upper limit plus lower limit by 2. After calculating the mid value, on a graph paper, we have to mark the class mark along with x-axis and frequencies along y-axis, and we have to join the line segments for the consecutive marked points. So first case, draw the histogram, mark the midpoints and then join it. In the second step, that is using the without using histogram, mark the mid values, join the points to get the frequency polygon. So in both the cases, there is a common point which you need to note down. What is this common point? Please do not forget to join the mid values of the class interval just before the first class and the mid values of the class interval just after the last class. If these two steps are not done, then the required frequency polygon will not be obtained. Again I am reminding this point, children. So we are going to draw the histogram to mark the points and to complete the frequency polygon, or in other way, directly mark the midpoints and join the points to get the frequency polygon. In both the cases, we have to mark a point before the first class interval and after the last class interval. Don't forget this step. I'll make it still clear and more in detail while solving the problems. Let us move on to the exercise problems. Exercise 18B, question number 1. Construct a frequency polygon for the following distribution. The given distribution is in exclusive form and it is continuous also. As it is not given whether the frequency polygon should be constructed by using a histogram or without using a histogram, let us proceed with to construct a frequency polygon by using a histogram. Use your graph sheet, mark down x-axis and y-axis. Fix the scale on x-axis equal to the size of the class interval. Size of the class interval is 0 to 4. If you count from 0 to 4 including 0 and 4, the size is 5. And the least value of the frequency is 4 and the greatest value is 15. Hence we can fix the scale of y-axis as 2 cm is equal to 2 units. Mark the rectangles for 0 to 4, 4, 4 to 8, 7, 8 to 12, it is 10, 12 to 16, 15, 16 to 20 is 11 and 20 to 24 is 6. Now we need to mark the midpoints of the class interval. So 0 to 4 midpoint is 2, 4 to 8 midpoint is 6, 8 to 12 midpoint is 10. You need to mark a small dot for the midpoint, but to make you to understand and the visibility of the picture over here, I have marked a dark circles over here. You just please mark a small dot over that. Observe how the dots are marked for the class interval midpoint. Now we need to join. Already while discussing the steps, we discussed that a frequency polygon will be complete if and only if the polygon is drawn from the midpoint of before the class interval, the first class, and after the last class. Now let us mark the midpoints. Here it is before the first class and here it is after the first class. Don't forget to mark this, children. It should be before the first class and this is after the first class. Now use your scale and join the lines. This is the frequency polygon. In question number 2 also, it is asked to construct a combined histogram and frequency polygon. That means we need to draw histogram and hence proceed with the frequency polygon as we did in the first problem. The given class interval is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and so on. Hence it is continuous. Let us move on to the graph sheet and use the scale for x-axis as 10 centimeter, y-axis as 2 centimeter as 2 units. Here you can note down, children, that 0 to 10, the class interval begins with 10. As we discussed in the previous class, we can have a zigzag line here, kink line, or we can leave it for this problem. Why? Because 0 to 10, the size is 10. 10 to 20, the size is 10. As the size will not differ from here, we need not to mark rectangle because the first box what we are going to leave the scale, it is same as the second one. In the second problem of previous video, what we did, we started with that line is not necessary here. Let us consider the rectangles. 10 to 20 is 3, 20 to 30 is 5, 30 to 40 is 6, 40 to 50 is 4 and 50 to 60 is 2. Hence mark the midpoints of the class interval and a midpoint before the first class, after the last class, and join a curve. This is your frequency polygon. By this we have completed the first two problems of exercise 18B. Thank you, children.